This is Christine Arbor, and welcome to my final project for TLS 306. So, the organization that I will be talking about today is Planned Parenthood. I was drawn to learn about this organization a little bit more because it has been, I believe, a leader and pioneer in sexual health since its founding in 1916. I do want to make it clear that I do understand, as does Planned Parenthood, I believe, which is clearly stated on their website, that the organization itself does have some racist, ableist origins. The founder of Planned Parenthood, or at least the idea of Planned Parenthood, was Margaret Sanger. And she is also often considered to be one of the mothers of modern birth control. She did align herself with eugenic policies. Eugenic policies are racist and ableist policies on who should have children. And that is what Planned Parenthood was born out of. However, since that time, Planned Parenthood has been vocal, or at least we can say visible, since it is on the Our History section of their website, about their origins, about their history, and about their changing or changed beliefs that they hold today. So while Planned Parenthood is certainly far from a perfect organization, they do work to serve many underrepresented communities, remove barriers to reproductive health care, and strive to provide high-quality care to all people. I personally wanted to look into this organization as a future sex educator. Planned Parenthood is a national organization with many local branches, including one in Arizona. Now, I know that Planned Parenthood Arizona does have its own education branch, and I didn't really know much about the programs that they offer going into this project. So I decided to look into the organization to see what work they're currently doing for sex education and reproductive health, both in the Tucson community and in the wider Arizona community. Planned Parenthood Arizona's mission statement states that Planned Parenthood Arizona promotes and protects every person's freedom and right to enjoy sexual health and well-being, to make reproductive choices, and to build healthy, strong families. Along the lines of who I actually interviewed for this project, Planned Parenthood Arizona does also have a sex education resource called SHARE, which stands for the Sexual Health and Responsible Education Institute. And their vision is to create health equity for Arizona youth through improved access to high-quality sexuality education and building supportive family and community connections that encourage holistic health-promoting behaviors. So in my interview, I interviewed Maria Rodriguez, the Director of Education, and I learned many interesting things about this organization. I learned interesting information about Maria's personal history with sex education and about her passion for educating communities like the Latin community that she is a part of, as well as some of the amazing programs that Planned Parenthood Arizona itself offers. One of these is, of course, SHARE, which I previously mentioned, which offers educational programs to parents and caregivers, youth and teenagers, community members at large, and educators. These include a variety of workshops on different topics. Some of the ones that stood out to me were programs to start the talk between parents and their teenagers, workshops on puberty for people starting at 4th grade, and programs for educators on how to facilitate sex education conversations. So another resource that Planned Parenthood Arizona offers is that they table at events throughout our communities. And they actually were recently at the U of A tabling for the Student Health Advocacy Committee, SHAC, which is a club that I'm part of on campus. We had a reproductive health fair, and Planned Parenthood came with resources and information about reproductive health for college students, which was amazing. And finally, they have resources on their actual website where people of all ages really can learn, chat with health educators, play educational games, watch videos, and much more. So I do hope to collaborate more with Planned Parenthood Arizona in the future, since it is an organization that promotes comprehensive sex education, not only around Tucson and the Arizona community, but the national organization of Planned Parenthood itself promotes comprehensive sex education around the country. So through that, learning more about this organization, both the larger body and our own Tucson iteration of it, I learned that I think it would be actually a fantastic resource or partner for me in my future career as a sex educator, because they are someone who cares a lot about their communities and high quality care and high quality education. I really enjoyed doing this project. I feel like I did learn a lot about, of course, the educational programs that Planned Parenthood Arizona offers, but also about the passionate people that are behind those programs. Um, Obviously, I only got to talk to Maria, who works in education, and I spoke to one of her employees at the reproductive health fair here at the U of A. Those are the only people that I've talked to, but they both have such a passion for this work, which is something that I also have, and such a passion for making sure that youth have resources. Maria herself in our interview was talking about the community that she grew up in with Latin parents and in Latin communities, and the conversations that she didn't get to have, and how she's passionate about making sure that other people can have these conversations. And certainly, while I grew up in a different racial ethnic community than Maria did, or than many sex educators did, I also feel that passion for making sure that people get to have the conversations that I didn't have as a young queer person with, you know, little to no knowledge on my parents' behalf. They certainly tried, but we didn't get to have a lot of thought-provoking conversations or education about more issues than heterosexual sex. So yeah, I learned a lot about the passionate people behind the project, and the amazing work that Planned Parenthood does. And certainly there's a lot more work that Planned Parenthood does around the country that I would love to learn about, but it's amazing the resources that we have right here in our own community. And yeah, I'm excited to hopefully work with them in the future. Thank you.